Welcome in to the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com, as always presented by Heidemann & Associates. I'm Alex Napoles, happy to be joined today by the former Lehigh Pioneer, the former Snow College Badger, current writer for Major League Soccer, and Real Salt Lake for Area Sports Network. It's Carson Lance. Carson, how you doing? It's Championship Thursday.
I'm feeling great, Alex. I'm ready for some championship soccer as we got Murray and Ridgeline facing off for the 4A championship. How are you doing, Alex?
Doing well. We're here at America First Field, home of Real Salt Lake, but today it is the host of the best day of boys soccer. It's the championship day, and we have a fun matchup coming at you with the number 2 taking on the Ridgeline Riverhawks and the number 4, the Murray Spartans, going head-to-head. Who will take the crown? Carson, give us your thoughts on this matchup.
This is a great matchup coming our way. You know, Murray got an upset win versus Layton Christian last game. And, you know, Murray lost twice to Layton Christian during the regular season, and they went into the playoffs and beat them. Ridgeline, though, they were a great team, and I really don't remember much because I was on the camera last time out, and you were the main commentator, so let's hear your thoughts on Ridgeline.
Look, this is a really good Ridgeline team. I'm looking at Diego Teeters to have a great game. Diego Vasquez was so good on possession and on the ball. Very excited to see how they'll do in the midfield. The whistle blows, and we are underway as the ball gets rolling here at America First Field. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the next 80 minutes of the beautiful game. Shaher tries to bring it down. Stockton Green wins it back in the middle of the park. Green now in possession, losing it out. Shaher trying to win it back from Murray. Nicely done there for the Spartans. Ball back up, looking for Shaher. Ends up at the feet of Lawson. Lawson trying to play it back in, but cut out by Doshku. And now Doshku bringing it up for the Ridgeline Riverhawks. Past the midfield line, looking in the direction of Hickman. Hickman now trying to play it through behind the line to Leon. Leon up the sideline. Battled there by Caden Coons. Leon wins it back. And now Leon tries to find support. Taking it into the box. Leon goes to ground. Teeters is there. Ball booted away and out by the Spartans. We'll have a throw-in coming up here for the Ridgeline Riverhawks. Nice start here at America First Field. Ball comes in. Dean will let that one roll back out of bounds now, as we'll have another throw-in coming up. And they'll say came off of a Riverhawk, so we'll have throw-in coming up here for the Spartans. Ball brought up now by Ryan Diaz. Diaz will go back to Lopez. Axel Lopez goes out wide. Murray now trying to hold some possession here, build it out of the back. Cut out by Lopez. Lands back at Axel Lopez. Ball comes out wide to Caden Coons. Ball in the middle of the park for Lawson. Lawson losing out possession as Doshku wins it back for Ridgeline. Ball played up to Vasquez. Vasquez trying to play it in behind towards Hickman. Hickman ends up with the ball. Hickman pokes it through to Leon. Leon now in the box. Hickman taking a shot. And nicely saved there by Easton Toon as the Ridgeline Riverhawks get the first big opportunity here in the 4A championship game.
Yeah, great opportunity right there by Hickman. Took a shot at it, but unfortunately the ball landed right in Toon's hands.
Stockton Green trying to win it back in the middle of the park. Lawson in possession here for the Spartans. Ball goes out wide to Overby. Now looking up towards Shaher. Poked away by Olsen. And nicely done there by Garrison Reed. To boot this one away, Doshku with time and space in the middle of the park goes back out wide to Garrison Reed. And let's take this time to look at these two sides heading into this one. For the number 2 Ridgeline Riverhawks, coming to this one at 15-2 overall, finished 8-2 in Region 11, and up for that region championship up there in Cache Valley. Second in the RPI, 58 goals scored, 15 goals against. What a season it's been for the Riverhawks. Ball floated through. One back by the Spartans. Got an early win against another 5A semifinalist in Hunter, where they won 3-1. They lost to Green Canyon and Logan early in region play, but good bounce backs as they were able to beat Logan and Green Canyon in the return legs. They've been unbeaten since mid-April, coming into this one on an 8-game win streak, of course, with the first round bye in the playoffs. They beat Mountain View 4-1 in the second round. Got the quarterfinal win against Crimson Cliffs 1-0 in the quarterfinals, and they beat Green Canyon on Tuesday 3-2 in a thriller where Tate Hickman scored with 90 seconds left on the clock to put Ridgeline here in the championship game.
Yeah, that win versus Hunter really stands out to me for Ridgeline. Hunter went toe-to-toe with the undefeated Wasatch Wops, who will be playing here later today. And you just got to think, Ridgeline are looking to come into this one and win it. They don't want to lose. Same with Murray.
Vasquez will boot this one over the top, looking in the direction of Hickman, but it'll just go comfortably back to Easton Toon. Toon will slide it into Diaz, and now Spartans back in possession for the Murray Spartans. The number 4 in the RPI, coming to this one at 15-2 overall, 8-2 in Region 10, but they finished second because of Layton Christian, who ended up winning that region championship up down there in Region 10. 56 goals scored, 17 goals against. Look, big wins for Murray early on in the year where they beat the 5A Skyline 2-1 in overtime. They beat your alma mater Lehigh 4-0 as well in the early seasons. But the 2 losses coming to Layton Christian 2-0 in region play, 4-1 in region play, was enough for a 4th seed in the RPI. Got the first round bye. In the second round, they beat Mountain Crest 4-3. In the quarterfinals, beat Dixie 2-1. And then third time's a charm for this Spartan side, as within 30 seconds of overtime, Shaher scored a golazo to put the Spartans here in the championship game.
Yeah, Layton Christian may have that region title, but now Murray Spartans are in the final to win the championship, the state championship. And if I'm Murray, I'd rather have that state championship other than the region title.
Good on Murray to come back and avenge their 2 losses of the year to the Layton Christian Eagles in that semifinal. What a game that was in the 4A semifinals. Murray now here in possession over on the far side, trying to play in centrally towards Heath. That ball poked back out towards Overby. And now we'll go back in the direction of Bentley Heath. Now it's Lopez. In the middle now for Diaz. Diaz plays it to Lawson. Out wide to Overby. Trying to bring it up the sideline. Nicely done there by Diaz to get it back up. Shaher in possession. Shaher plays it back to Diaz. And nicely cut out there by Doshku to win it back in the middle of the park. Here comes the Ridgeline Riverhawks in possession with Teeters. Teeters looking for support. We'll leave it back to Reed. Garrison Reed takes a deflection, one back by the Spartans. Ball played up to Shaher. Olsen's there trying to cut it out and does. Nicely defensive effort there from Olsen. Look, what really stood out for this Ridgeline team in that semifinal for me as well was those 2 center backs, Alto Pirtle and Leaf Olsen. They're tall, they're physical, they're speedy. 2 very solid center backs there for the Ridgeline Riverhawks.
Yeah, they got some cool names there in the back line. You got Pirtle and Olsen, Leaf Olsen. That's a great combo right there. But yeah, they shut down Green Canyon last game, and that was a great game. It was 3-2. Went to like the end of the game for Ridgeline to win it, but in the end, Ridgeline's here now, and that duo is going to be a key part in this game.
Diaz now as the Spartans maintain possession. 32-38 left to go here in the first. All knotted up at 0-0. Pirtle comes across, wins it with the head. Doshku brings it down. Doshku trying to backheel it. Intercepted by Shaher. Shaher in possession. Will play it out in the direction of Arana. Arana will now go out wide to Overby. Overby plays it back to Arana. Arana cuts inside. Shaher trying to give it back to Arana. Nicely cut out once again by the Riverhawks. Little back and forth as we have possession Spartans, and it'll go possession Ridgeline. Both teams just trying to feel each other out. That ball coming in the direction of Nino Rosales, and Rosales puts it over the bar. Can't redirect it on frame. And a good opportunity there for the Spartans.
Yeah, Carlos Rosales needs to get going early in this game. He's a key player for the Spartans, and they can get him going. They might get up early here in this game.
Nice look there from Nieto Rosales. But unfortunately just goes over the bar. Here comes a goal kick for Crosby West as he'll play it centrally to Stockton Green. Green with time and space. Plays it up to Teeters. Or excuse me, that's Leon. Leon to Hickman. Trying to play it through now into Doshku. Doshku comes across. Great tackle there by Axel Lopez, the sophomore, to cut it out. Ridgeline staying in possession with Doshku. Doshku plays it back now centrally to Stockton Green. Green taking a shot from distance. That goes wide of the post. Nice build up there for the Ridgeline Riverhawks.
Yeah, it was a great little build up right there, and in the end, it ended up at Stockton Green to let a shot off, and he couldn't get it on frame or generate enough power to put it on goal.
Ball coming the other way with Lawson. Lawson in the middle of the park. Has Nieto Rosales. Plays it to Nieto Rosales. Rosales tries to poke it back through. Comes back to Nieto Rosales. Poke back into the box. And Alto Pirtle doing a good job there to cut it out. Caden Coons plays it now centrally. Here comes Shaher, the goal scorer from the semifinal. Shaher cuts it back. Lawson takes a shot off the post. Bounces in and out. And it is a goal for the Spartans! Preston Lawson opens the scoring for Murray off the post across the line. And it's 1-0.
Yeah, hold on, Alex. Hold on. Referee is going to his AR. And it looks like it's going to stand. Great hold-up play there by Shaher to lay it off to Lawson, and Lawson just picking out that bottom corner off the post and bouncing back in a bit. The Spartans up 1-0 in this game early. We got ourselves a game.
It looks like they were checking the potential penalty call there on Shaher. Shaher goes to ground. Nicely done by the officials to let the advantage go as Preston Lawson comes up huge for Murray. And it's the Spartans who lead at 1-0 as we get rolling again here. How will the Ridgeline Riverhawks respond? Ball back in the middle for Stockton Green. Green will play it out to Miguel Gustav, who just checked in. Gustav out to Leon. Leon now trying to play up the sideline, cuts back inside. It's Diego Vasquez. Diego Vasquez will go out wide to Garrison Reed. Reed with time and space will look to cross it in. The cross comes in near post, booted away by Lopez. Brought down by Teeters. Teeters takes a heavy touch. Can't keep that one in bounds. Nicely covered there by Bracken Overby as the ball goes out of bounds and out. Goal kick coming up here for the Spartans.
I kind of want to go back to that goal that Spartans just scored. You know, this midfield of Adams, Lawson, and Diaz is going to be crucial for the Spartans in this game, and Lawson already coming up big for his team.
Ball back to Lopez. Now it's Diaz. Diaz does a good job to sit there in between those center backs to create some space.
Yeah, you got Arana and Lawson switching positions right there, trying to confuse the defense.
Arana tries to play it through to Curtis. Nicely cut out by Pirtle. Back in possession is the Riverhawks. Down a goal, looking to respond. Lawson wins it back up the sideline. In the middle now for Adams. Nicely cut out by Diego Teeters as we have that ball going out of bounds and out. Throwing coming up here for the Murray Spartans in the attacking third. Taken quickly. Lawson brings it down, plays it into Arana. And nicely cut out by Ridgeline. Vasquez trying to spin out of trouble. And a foul called. Free kick coming up here for the Riverhawks.
Yeah, just a little battle of the number 10s right there going at it. And the Ridgeline will retain possession. And here comes Pirtle.
Alto Pirtle comes out wide to the near side. Plays it up to Leon. Leon settles it for Hickman. Now it's Dean. Dean plays it to Leon. Leon back into Vasquez. Vasquez looking for Teeters. Teeters and Vasquez just unfortunately not on the same page there as that ball will roll back as Bracken Overby in possession here for the Spartans.
Yeah, Ridgeline looking confident in the attack early in this game. They just can't find that final pass to make them dangerous.
There's been a couple of opportunities here for the Ridgeline Riverhawks that have gone just like that, where they're missing that final touch, that final pass that'll get them in with a good opportunity. Credit to the Spartans defensively as well, holding strong here early. Nieto Rosales does a good job to get around his defender. Now it's Stockton Green giving chase. Olsen comes across, makes a tackle, and a foul called as Nieto Rosales goes to ground.
Yeah, Carlos Rosales right there taking a hit early in this game, just like he took many hits versus Leighton Christian. And you got to wonder how many hits he's going to take in this game.
27 minutes left to go here. It is the Spartans who lead at 1-0. The number 4 leading the number 2. Free kick coming up here for Murray to try to double their lead. It's going to be Lopez and Lawson standing over the ball to take. Lopez will take it. Goes to goal. Crosby West is there. Nicely done by Crosby West with the save.
Yeah, good look by Lopez right there. I just wish he would have generated a little bit more power on that. Test the keeper, and maybe he gets a deflection, and one of his teammates is in for a tap-in.
Ball on the other end, over B, coming across defensively. Leon giving chase. The ball booted away. Teeters gets a header on it as it lands now at Vasquez. Vasquez can't bring it down. Diaz intercepts. Ball comes out wide to the near side to Caden Coons. The captain cuts back inside, looking for support, plays it to Diaz. Diaz flicks it through. Nicely done to find Curtis as that ball goes out of bounds and out. We'll have a throw-in coming up here for the Ridgeline Riverhawks. Dean plays it in. Vasquez brings it down. Vasquez turns. Vasquez now carries. Vasquez with a shot from distance. Takes a deflection. Lands at Hickman. Still an opportunity as Leon spoke through. Leon taking it into the box. Nicely cut out there by Coons. And now Gustav, one of the goal scorers in the semifinal, takes it up, runs out of real estate as that ball goes out of bounds. Goal kick coming up here for the Spartans.
Another good defensive showing right there from the Spartans. They're holding it down back there and not letting Ridgeline gain any momentum.
And they'll say it came off a late corner kick called here for Ridgeline, but it will be a corner and an opportunity here off the set piece to try to get back into this one and get back on level terms. Big opportunity here for the number 2. The cross comes in, looking back post. The header! Saved by Toon! Takes a deflection! Cleared away! Curtis tries to boot it out, still into the mix. And what a save there by Easton Toon to deny the Riverhawks. Ball goes out, goal kick coming up. And the Spartans holding strong.
Easton Toon being that hero the Spartans need to keep them up in this game. Even better, like clearance from the Spartans to get the ball out of there.
Spartans trying to win back possession. Headed away by Dean. It'll go out of bounds and out, thrown here for Murray. What a play there. Good opportunity for Ridgeline to try to get back on level terms. They almost did, but Easton Toon coming up with a big save. Vasquez pokes it through to Hickman. Hickman turns, supports himself with Teeters. Nicely cut out in the middle of the park there by Adams. Arana playing it to Diaz. Now it's out wide here on the near side to Caden Coons. Coons taking it up the sideline, plays back to Diaz. Diaz pokes it through. Off running is Nieto Rosales, and Olsen comes across, boots this one away. Throw in as possession remains with Murray.
Great look right there by Diaz to try to find Carlos running in there.
Ball flicked through to Curtis. Curtis trying to get around 2. Pirtle doing a good job defensively. Ball booted away. Only finds the feet of Diaz. Adams, Arana to Nieto Rosales. Nicely done there in possession by the Spartans. Ball comes out wide. Coons plays it back to Nieto Rosales. Cuts, and a foul called. Free kick here in a dangerous position.
Yeah, Carlos fouled once again. And the Spartans will have another free kick. The Ridgeline just can't stay off of Carlos right now. He's all over the place.
Preston Lawson standing over the ball to take. Free kick here for the Spartans as they lead it 1-0. 3 on the wall for the Riverhawks. The cross comes in, looking near post, flicked on through as Shaher is there. Or excuse me, that's Arana. And they'll say it came off of Arana and out. Goal kick coming up here for the Riverhawks. Substitutions for both sides as Shaher checks back in. Also checking in for Ridgeline will be Doshku.
I like this duo they have on the field now of Curtis and Shaher. Both strong forwards who can hold up the ball for their teammates and lay them off and be very dangerous in the attack.
It's now Lawson who wins it back in the middle of the park. Goes out wide to Curtis. Curtis cuts back, supports himself with Adams. Back out now to Curtis. Curtis looking back for Adams. Nicely done here in possession by the Spartans, and now poked away, but quickly won back by Murray. Ball will go all the way back to Bracken Overby, who will support himself with his center back, Lopez. Lopez, that ball cut out by Leon. Leon now on the attack for Ridgeline. Plays it out to Gustav. Gustav up the sideline in the direction of Doshku. Can't keep the ball as Spartans come up nicely defensively. Dean plays it up, trying to connect with Gustav, but that ball goes out of bounds and out. We'll have a throw-in coming up here for the Murray Spartans.
Yeah, Axel Lopez has got to be careful. He's looking for that switch every time. He's always eager to get the ball up and forward, but right there he almost cost his team a chance, and Ridgeline almost had a chance to counter.
Ball into Vasquez, and Vasquez can't keep it as two defenders converge quickly. That ball out of bounds and out. We'll have a corner kick coming up here for Ridgeline, and another dangerous set-piece opportunity coming up for the Riverhawks. They already had one in this one. We'll see if they can do it again. It's going to be Vasquez here on the near side to take. Vasquez, two hands in the air, crosses it in, looking back post. Toon punches it away, still in front of goal, takes a deflection, and booted away by the Spartans. Garrison Reed keeps it in the attacking third. And now Overby comes across and wins it back for Murray. Ball booted away. Olsen is there. Plays it up to Reed. Reed trying to flick it through. Does. Vasquez trying to bring it in. Nicely cut out by Axel Lopez. Ball goes out wide. Nieto Rosales trying to get around Leif Olsen. And Olsen doing a good job covering there, as Ridgeline will retain possession.
Yeah, good defense right there by Olsen to keep Carlos quiet right there.
Two teams who last year fell in the quarterfinals. The Ridgeline Riverhawks falling to the eventual champions Green Canyon, 1-0. And the Murray Spartans, who were in 5A last year, fell in the quarterfinals to the eventual runner-up in Alta, 1-0. A year later, here they are battling out for a 4A championship. So far, Murray has the edge, 1-0 as they lead at 19th minute. Ridgeline looking for their third state championship, winning it in 2017 and 2021. The Murray Spartans looking to end a drought as Coons comes across. That ball takes a deflection, and now it comes out as Gustav wins it back nicely into the attacking third. Miguel Gustav takes a cut, goes outside. Curtis defending. Curtis goes to ground, and nicely covered there by Curtis as we have a foul called.
Yeah, once again, good hold-up play right there by Curtis to shield off Gustav. Gustav was trying to shimmy his way into the box, and in the end, Curtis won that battle.
Ball goes across to Axel Lopez. Lopez will play it up, trying to boot it away. There is Teeters, as that ball will go out of bounds on the far side. Overby will throw it in here for the Murray Spartans. Substitution coming up here for Murray, as Nieto Rosales heads to the bench for a breather. Checking in will be Jacob Riches. Riches gets his first touch, pokes it through. Shaher now into the attack. Shaher trying to look it back for Riches. Nicely cut out by Ridgeline as Vasquez now turning up the pitch. Axel Lopez comes across defensively, makes a challenge, wins it back. Lawson pokes it through. One back by Diego Vasquez. Out now to Reed. Reed tries to float one in over the top, and it'll just go safely back into the hands of Easton Toon. Fans now getting into it. Couple back and forth chants here going on at America First Field. Curtis comes across. Curtis wins it back. Curtis cuts outside. Curtis against Dean. Curtis gets past Dean, and then Stockton Green has to come up, but Dean commits the foul, and Dean will go into the book. We'll have our first yellow card caution issued, and it goes to Denayer Dean, as he'll have to come off.
Yeah, great little skill right there by Curtis, beating 2 defenders, and then eventually losing the ball, but Dean stuck out his arm leg, and Dean has committed one too many fouls in this first half, and the ref said that's enough and cautioned him with the yellow card.
Here comes Caden Coons to boot this one up and away. Looking in the direction of Riches. Riches brings it down. Takes a touch to Lawson. Headed away by Garrison Reed. Checking in was Dylan Jones. Covering is now Gustav. Plays it to Lawson. Lawson goes to ground. And a foul. No, play on, says the ref. Up to Leon. Murray stopped. They thought there was going to be a foul. Now here comes the Ridgeline Riverhawks. Leon goes to ground. And now a foul called against Ridgeline.
Yeah, here we go. Everyone's starting to get into this one with 16 minutes left. But great defense right there by Bentley Heath to stop that counter.
Caden Coons will boot this one over the top into Brecken Overby. Now it's Arana. Arana plays it through to Shaher. Cut out and booted away by Ridgeline. Hickman trying to come across, bring it down. Murray in possession. Riches brings it down. Nicely covered. Nice coverage there by Garrison Reed. Riches again in possession for Murray. Into the middle now. Ball poked away. Here comes Lawson. Nicely defended there by Olsen. Still Murray on the attack. Now it's Vasquez in possession. Lawson wins it back. Lopez pokes one in over the top. Curtis with his head gets around Jones. Curtis in possession. Taking it out into the box. Here comes Dylan Curtis against Pirtle. Pirtle doing a good job defensively. And Alto Pirtle coming up huge for the Riverhawks.
Yeah, Dylan Curtis has just pushed in everyone around this game, and Pirtle has had enough and had his chance and knocked Curtis to the floor, but Curtis hasn't gotten up yet, and he looks to be in some pain.
Ball on the other end with Stockton Green. Vasquez. Vasquez in possession. Vasquez will play it up to Garrison Reed. Or excuse me, that Doshku, who will take a shot from distance and not too far off there. As now we'll have a stoppage for some substitutions. Dylan Curtis gingerly back on his feet. And Nieto Rosales checking back in. Goal kick coming up here as Easton Toon will look to boot this one away. He'll keep it close up the sideline for Coons. Coons now carries. Nicely done there by Coons to get around one. Plays it into Shaher. Abdul Shaher in possession. Plays it through looking for Nieto Rosales. Dylan Jones comes across, boots this one away. Quickly one back in the middle of the park by Adams. Now it's Riches. Flicks it through back to Jacob Adams. Adams goes to ground. A foul called. Stockton Green doesn't agree with the call, but a foul nonetheless.
Yeah, Ridgeline just getting a little too aggressive here in this first half. They got to be careful. You don't want your players picking up yellow cards early in the first half. Arana with the free kick.
Ball taken quickly, floated in. Pirtle boots her heads this one away. Good heads-up play there by Alto Pirtle. Making sure not to get caught on the quick free kick by the Spartans. Ball out of bounds and out. Overby heading over to the far side to take. Overby throws it into Shaher. Shaher brings it down. Nicely flicked through by Shaher. Olsen comes across. A shot from Arana and a save by Crosby West. Arana does a good job with the late run into the box, finds the ball, takes the shot, but Crosby West comes up huge.
Yeah, great little play right there from Shaher to lay it off to Arana. Arana tried to find that far post, but just couldn't get really anything on it, and It looked like if he would have went from post, it would have been a lot better shot.
Gustav brought in by Pirtle. Substitutions for the designated visiting side. Gustav will go now to Pirtle. Pirtle plays it up into the direction of Dylan Jones. Now here comes Coons. Coons will will hit this one, and now Murray will boot this one away. Throw out of bounds and out. We'll have Ridgeline Riverhawk throwing coming up here on the near side with Dylan Jones. Now it's Vasquez, pokes it through, finds Doshku. Doshku will play it out wide in the direction of Dean. Dean checked back in after the yellow card. Now it's Stockton Green. Green will play it to Gustav. Gustav with time and space will look to play it through and can't find anyone there as Hickman was running off in the other direction.
I couldn't really tell if he was trying to shoot that or if he was trying to play it pass through, but with his form, it looked like he was trying to get a shot off and just really didn't make anything of it.
Axel Lopez will boot this one away as Spartans back in possession. It'll just go straight out of bounds and out. Thrown coming up here for the Ridgeline Riverhawks. 11:45 left to go here in the first. It's a 1-0 lead as the Murray Spartans have the advantage here in the 4A championship game. Ball won back by Arana. Will poke one through to Nieto Rosales. Nicely covered there by Dylan Jones. Forces Rosales to go out of bounds and out. Ridgeline back in possession with Green. Stockton Green will boot this one up. Hickman running off. Toon off his line and nicely read there by Easton Toon. Overby carries for the Spartans. Ball over the top. Adams brings it down. Ball now for Riches. Riches goes to ground. And nothing called there. We play on as Gustav here in the middle of the park. Carries. Gustav will poke it through to Vasquez. Vasquez taking a shot from distance. Just over the bar.
Great little effort right there by Vasquez. Got great contact on it. Got great power on it. Just couldn't put on frame in the end.
Diego Vasquez. Fantastic shot. Not too far off as Toon here will boot this one away. Easton Toon finds Arana in the middle of the park. Nicely won back quickly by Stockton Green. Green now carries. Green tries to poke one through. No one there as Lopez comes across and boots it away for the Spartans. Nieto Rosales and Jones battling it out. Nieto Rosales wins it back. Pirtle comes across defensively and a foul called. A late foul there on Dylan Jones. It's going to be Murray free kick coming up here. As we have a substitution getting ready for the Spartans. Looks like Richens will head back to the bench for a breather. And checking back in will be Lawson, the goal scorer. Ball played quickly, back to Lopez. Lopez out wide to Overby. Overby into Lawson. Lawson takes a heavy touch. Dushku trying to win it back. Ball cut out as Dean battling it out for it. Ball goes out of bounds and out. Ridgeline here with the throw-in.
Yeah, Lawson's back in this game. The game changer so far. Let's see if he can do something else.
Ball floated in. Crosby off his line. Reads it well as Nieto Rosales was running in on the back post. Now the Ridgeline Riverhawks trying to break. Coming across quickly with the interception is Caden Coons.
Yeah, good on Coons. Just to track down that ball and get it out of play to stop the Riverhawks counter.
Dushku in the middle of the park. Plays it out wide to Leaf Olsen. Olsen with time and space. Carries. Plays it out wide to Dean. Dean crosses it in. Looking in for Benjamin Cotter. Just skips in front of Cotter and into the hands of Toon. Ball coming the other way now with Nieto Rosales, who turns up the sideline. Dylan Jones pokes it away. Lawson is there. Pirtle wins it back. Pirtle flicks it through. Gustav to Dushku. Now it comes back to Pirtle. Pirtle will settle it to Olsen. Good opportunity there for the Ridgeline Riverhawks, but that ball just skipped in front of Cotter before he could get a touch on it. Now it's Green. Hickman goes out wide to Dean. Dean. Nicely chased there by Arana, but Ridgeline still in possession. Now that ball will just go straight through safely back to Toon. Toon plays it out to Coons. Ball floated over the top, looking in the direction of Adams. Adams flicks it through to Overby. Nicely done there by the Spartans. Quickly won back by Dushku. Now it's Hickman. Turns. Hickman tries to poke it through. Hickman still in possession. Hickman giving chase. Now it's through to Vasquez. Vasquez with the shot, and Vasquez with the equalizer! Diego Vasquez puts it into the back of the net, and we're all squared up. Ridgeline with the equalizer.
Yeah, the Riverhawks are off and soaring here, Alex. Diego Vasquez with the equalizer, just chipping it over Easton Toon to put this game leveled at 1-1.
What a play there from the Ridgeline Riverhawks. Nice ball played in behind. Vasquez, pick your spot, and puts it into the back of the net. That is the captain Vasquez, 20th goal on the year, and shows up when Ridgeline needs him most.
Yeah, if you're going to score 20 goals in a season, where else to do it other than the championship game? Vasquez putting his team on his back and keeping them in this one with 7 minutes left to go in the first half.
Do we have another goal here in this 4A championship game first half? Still plenty of time as Teeters in possession. Teeters with time. Teeters with space. Tries to play it out to Vasquez. Leon brings it down. Poke through to Jones. Dylan Jones up the sideline. Coons comes across defensively. And now it's back to Bentley Heath. Here comes Coons. Coons boosts this one away. Dushku trying to win it back in the middle of the park. Overby with the header brings it into Arana. Arana pokes it through looking for Abdul Shaher. Shaher taking it up and out wide. Takes a heavy touch out of bounds, and out. We'll have a throw-in coming up here for the Riverhawks. Taken quickly. Vasquez trying to track it down. Lopez comes across. Wins it back for the Spartans. Looking to play Nieto Rosales through. Nicely cut out by Dylan Jones. Ball coming the other way with Leon. Leon cuts back. Leon plays it out wide to Teeters. Teeters up the sideline, and that ball will go out of bounds and out. Throw in coming up here for the Murray Spartans.
Got a good attacking game going on right now. Took a little bit, but both teams are in it.
Vasquez flicks it through, looking for Leon. Leon can't bring it in, and nicely cut out by Coons. Dangerous opportunity there as Vasquez and Leon linking up on the sideline. Ball goes out of bounds and out. Ridgeline here with possession in the attacking third. 5:35 left to go. All knotted up at 1-1. Stockton Green will flow one in. Back post. Dean is there. The header saved by Toon.
Yeah, great save right there by Toon. Dean with a great opportunity after coming back on the field after getting a yellow card. But this game is still leveled. And both teams are running out of time here in the first half.
Greatly done there by Stockton Green to find his man at the back post. Even better save by Toon. Dylan Jones now up the sideline. Plays it to Lopez. Lopez plays it in now to Vasquez. Vasquez leaves it for Teeters. Teeters now trying to take it into the box. Teeters goes down. Now at Dean. Dean with the shot off the post. Hickman with the rebound. And Toon comes up with another big save.
Yeah, although Easton Toon gave up that goal just a little bit ago, he's come up clutch with a couple of great saves in the last couple minutes, and he's keeping his team in this one.
Easton Toon comes up huge for the Spartans once again. Brought down by Shaher. Things really open up here as we have less than 4 to go. Dean tries to play it through to Dushku. One back by Lawson. Lawson trying to support himself. Ball cut out. Adams comes across. Still Ridgeline possession. Ball goes now to Green. Green to Teeters. Teeters goes down. Advantage played. Teeters back on his feet. Teeters plays it out to Leon. And nicely cut out there by Coons. And now Nieto Rosales in possession. Rosales goes to Arana. Arana tries to play it through. Vasquez wins it back. Diego Vasquez plays it out to Dushku. Dushku giving chase. Overby goes to ground and a foul called. Free kick coming up here for the Murray Spartans.
Yeah, Dushku right there just trying to get a shoulder-to-shoulder challenge right there on Overby, but instead he catches the back of Overby, and Spartans have another free kick.
Time ticking away here in the first half. Green flicked it through with his header, finds Pirtle. Pirtle now up the sideline looking in the direction of Leon. Nicely cut out there by Caden Coons as that ball goes out of bounds and out. Dylan Jones here with the throw. Jones will play it into the middle now for Green. Green brings it down. Green plays it out wide to Dean. Dean to Green. Ball now floated over the top into the box. Toon off his line. Cuts off Lopez and brings it in. Easton Toon doing a good job reading that one.
Yeah, Toon just taking a little hit right there. Taking a second to get on his feet as the clock is ticking down faster and faster.
Ball goes out wide to Overby. Overby looking to play it up the sideline towards Arana. Pirtle will give chase. Pirtle wins it back. Up now to Dean. Leaves it for Dushku. Nicely cut out there by Lawson. Shaher was there. Booted away by Stockton Green. Now it's brought down by Jones. Jones looking to get around Coons. Plays it into Teeters. Teeters up to Hickman. Nice step there by Axel Lopez to cut off the challenge. Green brings it in. Green floats it over the top. Giving chase is Vasquez. Vasquez against Overby. Won by Overby and booted away. Olsen cuts it out. Green in the middle of the park. Plays it to Teeters. Teeters playing it up to Leon. Leon now out wide to Jones. Jones back to Teeters. Nice give and go here for the Ridgeline Riverhawks as Teeters pokes it through into the box. Leon giving chase. Toon off his line, and Toon reads it well once again for the Spartans.
Yeah, lovely skill right there by Leon. Toon coming up with another save yet again.
The Ridgeline Riverhawks really turning up the heat here late in the first half. But Easton Toon doing a good job of relieving the pressure. Now it's Coons. Coons will look to float one in the direction of Shaher. Comes off the head of Dean, and Dean boots it away. Leon tries to bring it down, does. Plays it to Teeters. Teeters to Leon. Leon, nice little step there by Leon. Goes to ground. A foul will called, and with 45 seconds left, this could be the last play here of the first half. See if Ridgeline decides to go quick.
Nothing wrong with that foul right there. Carlos just stopping the counter, slowing things down as the clock is ticking down with 20 seconds left.
Stockton Green standing over the ball to take. Time running out here for Ridgeline. This will be the last play here of the first half. Green floats one in. Back post, takes a deflection in front of goal. Out of bounds and out, corner kick, but I don't think they'll get it off. Vasquez hurries to the side. And that'll do it. We've reached the end of the first half here in the 4A state championship game between the Murray Spartans and the Ridgeline Riverhawks, all tied up at 1-1. Carson, give us your thoughts. Break down that first half.
You know, the first 20 minutes was all the Spartans. They were in control of this game, playing a nice, patient build-up with Shaher and Curtis leading the way and holding up the play for Lawson to get a goal. And then the last 20 minutes have been all the Riverhawks.
Welcome back into the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. As always, presented by Hyman & Associates. I'm Alex Napolis. He's Carson Lantz. We're getting ready to start the second half of action here in the 4A State Championship game between the number 4 Murray Spartans and the number 2 Ridgeline Riverhawks, all tied up at 1-1. Carson, what do we got to do? What do we got to see here in the second half to crown a champion?
Spartans got to pick it up. Riverhawks dominated that last couple minutes of the second half. Spartans just looked shocked. They didn't know what to do. Ridgeline all of a sudden came out of nowhere, and everyone's heads just dropped on the Murray Spartans. They got to do what they were doing in the first 10 minutes to get back into this one. Even though it's tied 1-1, this is the Ridgeline show right now.
Teeters in possession as we start the second half. Ridgeline trying to play the ball forward. Coons will cover. And we'll go all the way back to Easton Toon. And look, we got to give some flowers to Easton Toon, our goalkeeper in goal for the Murray Spartans, coming up with some huge saves there at the end of the first half.
Yeah, he's been outstanding today, making saves left and right, keeping his team in this one, as Ridgeline have had plenty of opportunities to score. And
ball in the middle now for Dushku. That ball will go back to Dean, and Dean can't track it down. Out of bounds and out. Thrown coming up here for the Murray Spartans. Hickman into Lopez. Leon. And one back by the Spartans. It's now Adams in possession. Adams will go out wide to Coons. Coons brings it up. Ball comes back in the direction of Axel Lopez. Lopez plays it here on the near side to Overby. Overby goes up to Shaher. Shaher nicely cut out there by Leaf. Olsen, the captain, winning it back for the Ridgeline Riverhawks. Playing it now for Leon. Leon trying to get around Diaz. Nicely covered there by Diaz and Overby. One back quickly by Murray. Ball poked away. Coons brings it down. Coons goes out wide. It's Nieto Rosales. Nicely one back by Teeters, and now here comes an opportunity with Teeters giving into the attack. Teeters gets around one, gets around two, can't get around a third, and a foul called. A late whistle as a foul is committed on Diego Teeters, and a foul here for the Riverhawks.
And Nieto Rosales has got to be careful. He's had plenty of those fouls stopping counters on Ridgeline, and sooner or later the referee's going to reach for his pocket and book him.
Stockton Green standing over the ball to take, the senior midfielder for the Riverhawks. 2 on the wall for the Spartans. Lined up at Toon's near post. Green will go for goal, takes a deflection off the wall, out of bounds and out. Corner kick coming up here for the Riverhawks. And look, this is a Riverhawks team who has been very well on set pieces. We'll see if they can find something here.
Yeah, good wall set up right there by Diaz to deflect that shot and put it out for a corner. But as you said, Ridgeline have been dangerous off corner opportunities, and here we go.
Vasquez, 2 hands in the air, crosses it in, goes into the mix. The header just over the bar as Dean couldn't redirect it in.
Yeah, great opportunity right there by Dean to get a goal. But unfortunately, he couldn't get over that ball to redirect it down towards goal.
It beat Toon. It beat the Spartan defense, but Dean at the back post, unfortunate. Just could not get that on frame. Another close opportunity for the Riverhawks here on a set-piece opportunity.
Yeah, great ball by Vasquez as well. And Dean just showing off his hops.
Nicely cut out there by Lopez. Ball goes out to Hickman. Now it's up the sideline for Jones. Jones nicely cut out by Caden Coons. Ball brought in by Diego Vasquez. Vasquez pokes it through to Hickman. Bentley Heath brings him down. Nothing called there. Vasquez with the shot. Goes far post and just skims past this back post.
Yeah, great opportunity right there by Ridgeline to get themselves another goal. I thought Easton Toon saved that for a second, but it went out for a goal kick. The Spartans will boot this one forward.
Diego Vasquez scored the equalizer. He wants another one. The Ridgeline Riverhawks want another one here as they continue with possession. Hickman tries to turn. Had Vasquez running off. Ball now with Leon. Leon taking a shot from distance. Can't put it on frame as it goes over and out for the goal kick.
Yeah, Leon right there, very eager to get a shot off on tune. Couldn't redirect it on goal, though, and blasted that one over, and Spartans have the ball back.
Bentley Heath plays this one over on the near side. Arana giving chase, can't keep it in. There comes Dean. Dean throws it in. Now it's Diaz winning it back. Arana. Nice to cut out. Diego Teeters in the middle of the park. Teeters playing it to Hickman. Hickman trying to poke it through, looking for Vasquez. And now Murray will clear it out. Going up now to Shaher. Shaher lets it bounce. Shaher goes to ground. Pirtle wins it back. Pirtle now carries up the sideline, and Pirtle can't get the touch he wanted on the ball as it goes out of bounds and out for the throw.
Pirtle's been having a great game today defensively. And Shaher, that's one of his strong suits, is holding up the ball. And Pirtle just pushed him to the side and won that one back. And here come the Riverhawks.
Hickman giving chase, covered by Bentley Heath. Hickman plays it through to Leon. Leon now up the sideline, trying to cut it back. Coons lets that one go as he thought it went out of bounds. Ball still in play. Now the cross comes in from Vasquez, looking back post. Axel Lopez is there, heads it away. Stockton Green brings it down, takes a touch, and a foul called. The pressure and the heat is on here for the Riverhawks. Murray holding well defensively. Free kick coming up here.
Yeah, that was a great tackle over there close to the corner of the box by Caden Coons. He froze up, though, kicked the ball forward, and a foul was called, and Vasquez will stand over this ball.
Diego Vasquez, the goal scorer, will look to go for goal. Upper corner, yes! Diego Vasquez! And the Riverhawks take a lead. What a golazo from Vasquez!
Diego Vasquez, once again, coming up for the Riverhawks, off the free kick, past Easton Tune. What a goal! He's going to remember that for a long time. If Ridgeline can keep this score and come away with this win. What'd you think of that, Alex?
Golazo from Vasquez. Takes the opportunity from the free kick, puts it into the top corner, and just like that, after trailing early in the first half, the Riverhawks take a lead.
Wow. What a strike.
32:50 left to go here in the second half. It's number 2 who leads 2-1 thanks to 2 goals from Diego Vasquez. That ball back to Crosby West. West will play it out now to Olsen. Olsen with time and space. Boots one over the top, looks for Leon. And that ball will go out of bounds and out. Throwing coming up here for the Murray Spartans.
Spartans are shocked. They just let that lead out of their hands. And this is the Ridgeline show now.
Teeters in possession. Teeters boots one over the top, giving chase to Leon. Leon against Bentley Heath. Heath comes back goal side. Leon takes it in. Leon into the box. Leon with an opportunity. Leon with the shot. Takes a deflection. Dushku's there. Dushku settles it back. Teeters from distance. Takes another deflection as Lopez comes across. Here comes Green. Green with the shot from distance. That'll go over the bar and out. Ridgeline want to keep their foot on the gas and double their lead.
What a little run right there by Leon, taking on Bentley Heath. Meg Bentley Heath sat onto the ground. Ridgeline, we're trying to get another goal as they are in full blast right now, and Spartans are just can't get anything going right now.
Balling now to Diaz. Diaz will play it out wide to Overby. Overby tries to take it up the sideline. The cross comes in. Looking back post at the top of the 18. Shaher is there. Shaher brings it down. Shaher takes a touch. Booted away by Stockton Green. And now Lawson and Jones giving chase. Jones does a good job defensively to make sure that one goes out of bounds and out. Throwing coming up here for the Spartans. Spartans looking to make something in the attacking third. Try to get back on level terms. That ball out of bounds and out. Throwing coming up on the far side for the Ridgeline Riverhawks as they take back possession.
Pirtle once again comfortably winning that ball from the Spartans and even getting the throw in.
Jones throws it in. Brought down by Stockton Green. Poked away. Arana trying to turn. And now Gustav will boot this one out. Overby tries to bring it down. Nicely cut out by Tate Hickman. Hickman goes to ground. And nothing called there as the ball will come the other way. Arana takes a touch coming from an offside position as the flag is raised on the far side, but will play on as Ridgeline is able to boot it away. Lopez comes across, losing out on the tackle. Ball played through, looking in the direction of Hickman, and it'll just go safely into the hands of Easton Toon. Coons in possession. Now it's Diaz. Diaz will play it back to Heath. Spartans now on the ball with possession. Building out of the back. Ball floated over the top. And running off is Shaher. That's Nieto Rosales as he goes to ground. Nothing called. The ball goes out of bounds. Goal kick. What a ball from Axel Lopez to find Nieto Rosales running in behind, but unfortunate as that ball goes out of bounds.
Yeah, great ball right there from Axel Lopez. Always trying to find that over-the-top ball to Carlos, and Carlos looked like he got fouled. The referee says no.
Lopez now brings it down. Lopez into the middle of the park. Will go out wide to Nieto Rosales. Now it's Caden Coons who will play it into Adams. Adams now to Lawson. Preston Lawson takes a heavy touch. One back by the Riverhawks. Vasquez playing it to Miguel Gustav. Gustav will go out wide to Teeters. Diego Teeters with time and space, taking it in. Plays it through, looking for Hickman running in behind. One back by Leon. Hickman's there, flicks it on, and Tay Hickman makes it three and doubles the lead for the Riverhawks.
Tate Hickman with the Ronaldo-esque back heel goal to put this game at 3-1. And the Riverhawks are soaring past the Spartans.
And they're hyping up their crowd here on the near side. Trailing 1-0 for a majority of that first half. A late goal from Vasquez to tie it up. And now two back-to-back shots here in the second half. Puts the Riverhawks ahead 3-1.
Yeah, Hickman with the finger to the mouth, telling the Murray fans to quiet down.
Ball back in play. How will the Spartans respond? A 2-goal deficit with 27 minutes left to go in the second. The ball comes across, booted away by Teeters. Trying to win it back is Diaz. Nicely booted out by Vasquez. Now ball goes out of bounds and out. Thrown up coming here for the Spartans. Now it's going to be Overby here on the near side to take. Overby plays it in. Now it's Overby again. Poked through. Lawson trying to find Curtis on the sideline as that ball goes out of bounds and out. Throw-in coming up here for Ridgeline. Taken quickly. Hickman tries to flick it through. Back out of bounds. Spartan ball. Now it's Hickman who brings it in. Hickman, nicely cut out by Diaz. And that ball back out of bounds. And now it'll be a Riverhawk throw. Curtis trying to keep that one in. Taken quickly. Hickman tries to flick it through. Back out of bounds once more. And another throw-in coming up here for the for the Murray Spartans.
Spartans got to get going. 26 minutes left. Axel Lopez leading the way.
Lopez plays it in, looking in the direction of the goal scorer, Lawson. Lawson now out wide to Nieto Rosales. Nieto Rosales trying to play it in. Takes a deflection. Adams with the shot from distance. And it goes wide.
It looks like Murray have gone to a 3-back. Axel Lopez has moved up into the midfield, trying to give more of an attacking presence.
Bentley Heath comes across, trying to win it back. Hickman pokes it away. Hickman goes to ground. A foul called. And a free kick coming up here for the Ridgeline Riverhawks.
Yeah, as I just said, Murray are now in the back three. They're eager to get an attacking play going. They're down 3-1. They were leading 1-0. Let's see if they can get something going, Alex.
Free kick coming up here for the Ridgeline Riverhawks as they will retain possession. Green sending over the ball to take. Green will float one in, looking back post, but goes sailing over and out for the goal kick. Substitution coming up here for the Riverhawks as Diego Teeters will head to the bench for a breather. Checking back in will be Dushku. Arana checking out for the Spartans. Checking back in is their top goal scorer, Abdul Shahar.
Yeah, Spartans really got to take advantage of this. They got Rosales, Shahar, Curtis, Lawson, Adams, all up top. All of them can put a ball in the back of the net. They just got to get an opportunity. Here they come.
Ball played through, looking for Shahar. Nicely cut out by Alto Pirtle, as he's been doing all semifinals long, as he's been doing all championship game long. Alto Pirtle with another defensive tackle.
Wow, he is having a fantastic game here today. Gave up that early goal against the Spartans, and he's just been locked down ever since.
Doshku trying to win it back. Lawson stays in possession. Ball goes now to Nieto Rosales. Ball played into Shahar. Leaves it for Lawson. Poked away. Laxa Lopez at the top of the 18. Cuts inside. Takes a shot. And not too far off with the deflection. A corner kick coming up here for the Spartans as they look to turn up the heat.
Yeah, and for sure they are turning up the heat right now as Axel Lopez is stepping up in the attack, and he's already making his presence felt.
Corner taken, near post, flicked on, takes a deflection. Vasquez boots it away. Lopez is able to cut it out. Now it's Curtis. Curtis trying to turn, will support himself with Overby. Overby will look to go far towards Nieto Rosales. Nicely cut out there by the Riverhawks. Here comes Leon. Leon now looking to play it up the sideline. Leon gets around Coons. Ridgeline on the attack. Vasquez has two. Sitting on a hat trick. And he goes to ground. Ball booted away now here by the Spartans. Lawson lets it bounce. Lawson with a nice little touch. Lawson now with time and space. Lawson takes it up. Lawson had Nieto Rosales over on the sideline. Just could not play him through.
Yeah, little lovely skill right there by Lawson. Just took a little bit too long on the ball to Rosales and got it intercepted. And Ridgeline Spartans are now back with the ball. Axel Lopez playing it back out to Dylan Curtis.
Curtis brings it up. Curtis into Adams. Adams with a heavy touch, loses possession. Overby giving chase. Overby does a good job to keep it in. Now it's Adams. Nice switch over in the direction of Nieto Rosales. Nice touch to bring it down against Jones. Nieto Rosales into the box. Plays one through and straight into the hands of Crosby West.
Nieto Rosales just trying his best to create something for the Spartans with 21 minutes left, and Ridgeline's doing a great job at defending him.
Ball chased down by Leon. Leon goes to ground, and a foul called. Free kick coming up here for the Ridgeline Riverhawks as they'll look to take some time off that clock. Almost halfway through the second half here. Ridgeline leads by 2. 3-1. 2 goals from Vasquez, 1 from Hickman. Lawson on the other end has the one for the Spartans.
Can they be dangerous on a free kick once again?
Great set piece team as Gustav will float one in back post. Stockton Green's there, tries to flick it through, but that ball will just go through, and a foul called. A late whistle here as Curtis goes to ground. Ball played quickly. Diaz playing it up to Adams. Adams will support himself with Overby. Overby will go out wide to Curtis. Curtis taking it up the sideline here on the near side. Curtis cuts back, plays it inside. Adams playing it to Bentley Heath. Heath will go across to Caden Coons. Coons will play it up. Now in for Nieto Rosales. Looking to get it back out to Lawson. Lawson now tracks it down. Nieto Rosales with a heavy touch. And a late whistle again. A foul called as the Murray Spartans will now have a free kick. And a chance to keep possession in the attacking third. Trying to get back into this one with 20 to go. Substitutions for the Riverhawks as well.
What can the Spartans do with 20 minutes left in this game?
Ball floated in, looking near post. Bentley Heath, the header, it's in! Flicked through by Bentley Heath! And the Spartans pull one back!
Wow, Alex. What a ball by Preston Lawson to play that into Bentley Heath, and Bentley Heath picks out the corner of the goal to give Spartans some life into this game, hoping to tie it up and potentially go for a game winner.
The lead has been cut in half. Bentley Heath from his center back position gets up on the free kick, flicks it through, and puts it into the back of the net. 3-2. And we got a game here in the 4A championship game. Lawson tries to flick it through. That ball out of bounds and out, and yet Rosales will leave it for Lawson, as Lawson and the Spartans here will throw it in. Now ball comes through, poked away by Lopez and booted out by Olsen. Arana. Now it's Lopez. Lopez tries to poke it through. One back by the Riverhawks. Booted away. Heath, the goal scorer, plays it out to Caden Coons. Tracking it down is Benjamin Cotter. Cotter now trying to take it up the sideline against Caden Coons. Cotter taking it up. Cotter gets past. Cotter, and nicely recovered there by Caden Coons. Flicked away. Gustav is there. And now the Spartans in possession. Could have been dangerous there, Carson.
Yeah, that was a great little attacking sequence right there. Ridgeline aren't giving up. They want to get a couple more, and here come the Spartans once again.
Goes to ground, yet the Rosales, no call. Spartans retain possession. Arana waving his arms, desperately trying to direct traffic here for Murray. Curtis up the sideline. Curtis cuts inside. Curtis still in possession, trying to get around Doshku. And that ball will go out of bounds and out. Throw-in coming up here for Murray. Taken quickly. Arana in possession. Arana pokes it through. Lawson trying to flick one through. Arana with the shot from distance. Stockton Green now in with the ball. Dean. Brought down by Overby. Overby does a good job to keep it in. Cut out one back quickly by the Riverhawks. Gustav goes to ground. Taken down by Lawson and a foul called. Free kick.
A little tactical foul right there by Lawson. Stop the Ridgeline Riverhawks from countering quick right there, as they've been doing all game. The Riverhawks have another free kick in their own half.
3-2 with 17:20 left to go here in the second half. This one far from over. That ball floated over the top, nicely headed away, and Adams will track it down. Now it's Dushku winning it back in the middle of the park for the Riverhawks. Here comes Teeters. Teeters takes on one. Teeters pokes it through. Hickman giving chase. Covered by Nieto Rosales. Hickman now on the sideline. Will bring it back and support himself with Dylan Jones. Jones now into the middle. Plays it to Stockton Green. Nicely stepped there by Axel Lopez. Ball coming the other way. Here comes the Spartans. Shaher taking a heavy touch. One back by Ridgeline.
Yeah, Shaher just doing a little too much right there. His touch let him down in the end. He had Rosales open on the left wing, but he just didn't get his head up to look for the pass.
It's going to be a Spartans throw-in over on the far side with Caden Coons to take. Substitutions coming up for the Riverhawks as Leon checks back into this one. So will the man with 2 goals, the man with a golazo of a free kick, the guy who put the Riverhawks in front. It's Diego Vasquez back onto the pitch. Arana takes a deflection, one back by the Spartans. As that ball goes out of bounds, it'll be a throw-in for Murray on the far side. Substitution coming up here for the Spartans as well. It looks like Axel Lopez back into this one. Lopez takes the touch immediately after checking back in. Arana will flick one over the top. Olsen covering defensively. Crosby West coming off his line and collects.
Yeah, Crosby West just coming off quick and securing that ball and shutting down Arana.
Lawson trying to win it back in the middle of the park. One back by the Ridgeline Riverhawks. Ball in, looking for Shaher, as that ball booted away by Leif Olsen. Nicely done there by Benjamin Cotter to keep possession for the Riverhawks. One back by Murray. Curtis with the touch, brings it in. Can't get around Dean, as Denayer Dean coming up big defensively.
Yeah, Curtis just trying to get involved in this game. His presence on the ball is very good, as he has some nice feet. Let's see if he can do something here.
Doshku comes across, wins it back, booted away. Overby now brings it in for Murray. Diaz will go in the direction of Coons. Caden Coons will play it out wide to Lawson. Lawson, one of the goal scorers for the Spartans, will play it back to Caden Coons. Coons will look to switch it over. Finds Lopez. Lopez cuts inside. Nicely done there by Lopez to play it to Arana. Arana now has 2 runners. Arana plays it back to Lopez. Booted away by Dean. Lawson giving chase. Lawson brings it down. Lawson trying to get it back into the attacking third. Arana with a touch into Nieto Rosales. Shaher is in. Shaher ties it up.
Shaher levels his game, coming up big for his team here in the finals, just like he did in the semifinals. This game is leveled at 3-3.
Abdul Shaher puts it into the back of the net. Oh, what a game we have here at the 4A championship game, all tied up with 13:50 left to go. The Murray Spartans are hyped. The
to give credit right there to head coach Brian DeMann, noticing his team down by 2 goals, switching to a 3-pack, putting Axel Lopez into the midfield. And the Spartans have come out of nowhere to equalize this game at 3-3.
Doshku with the throw in here on the near side. Plays it in as Green brings it down. Green will play it across to Pirtle. Pirtle has Jones out wide, gets to him. Dylan Jones now up the sideline, playing it to Vasquez. And that ball booted away and out. Clear out to about row Z here at America First Field.
Couldn't ask for a better game right now, Alex. This is
incredible what we're seeing
intense
here. Absolutely incredible what we're seeing here at the 4A championship game. Murray was up 1-0 early in the first, led for a majority of that first half. And then Diego Vasquez came out of nowhere, tied it up at the end of the first, led early in the second. Hickman made it 3. And now all of a sudden, Bentley Heath and Shaher have the Spartans back in it. 3-3, free kick coming up. Vasquez standing over it to take 4 on the wall at the near post for Toon. Vasquez will play it in, and it goes over the bar and out for the goal kick.
Yeah, Vasquez is trying to show off his magical free kick once again, but just couldn't get on target this time.
Don't forget, coming up next, 5A, 6A, state championship games here on KSLSports.com. Don't go anywhere. Soccer all day long here on Championship Thursday from America First Field on KSLSports.com. And look, if this 4A championship is any indication of what day we're going to have today, we're in for a fun one.
Yeah, the other games have a lot of hype to live up to after this one. We're only 1 game in.
Jones and Nieto Rosales battling it out. Ball poked through. Curtis now up the sideline. Curtis with an opportunity. Nicely defended there by Leif Olsen. Incredibly done there by the captain to boot it away. Murray trying to get back into possession. A foul called and a free kick as Stockton Green commits the foul on Arana.
Spartans have a chance to get themselves a free kick goal now in a dangerous territory, not too far out from goal. Lawson will line up for this one.
Lawson, 5 on the wall for the Ridgeline Riverhawks. All lined up at Crosby West's near post. The whistle. Lawson leaves it for Lopez. Lopez taking it, and it just hits the top of the net, over the bar and out for the goal kick.
Yeah, great take right there by Axel Lopez. The center back turned defensive midfielder has completely changed this game for his team, urging his team to keep fighting with 10 minutes left.
Goal kick coming up here. Ball will be booted away by Crosby West. Brought it down now is Tate Hickman. Hickman cuts back, looking for support. Nicely won back by the Spartans. Lopez here in the middle of the park. Lopez carries. Lopez to Lawson. Lawson takes a heavy touch. Defended by Stockton Green. Out to Nieto Rosales. Back into Green. Cuts 2 defenders across it. Arana with the header! Just wide of the post!
Yeah, great little link-up play right there from Rosales and Lawson. Lawson with a great ball in the box to Arana. Arana got contact on it, just couldn't redirect it towards goal.
Juxon Arana, the senior, barely gets it wide of the post. Murray with a chance to take the lead. Murray back in possession. Here comes Lawson. Lawson will play it out wide to Coons. Coons now taking it up the sideline. Will play it in for the goal scorer, Lawson. Lawson takes a couple of step overs, cuts inside. Nothing called. Curtis wins it back. Teeters is there. Teeters goes to ground, and now a foul called on Dylan Curtis as he commits the foul on Diego Teeters. We got 3 guys on the floor at the moment after the chaos of that attack. Lawson is down. Teeters is down. Teeters now back gingerly on his feet. Olsen remains down for the Ridgeline Riverhawks. Correction, that is Stockton Green who is down. Now gingerly getting back on his feet. All the trainers on the field at the moment, so we'll have to see Lawson come out. We'll have to see Green come out. And now the entire Murray bench heading over there getting a quick refresher because they know that these next 8:48 are going to be one of the craziest moments of their high school career, of their high school life. 8:48 is all that remains. All tied up at 3-3. Incredible game we're having here at America First Fields. Neither team wants to lose this one.
Yeah, this game is going crazy right now. Spartans with all the momentum. Ridgeline slowly losing their momentum. And this last couple minutes have been all about the Spartans.
Free kick coming up here as Alto Pirtle standing over it to take. Pirtle will look to boot this one away, get it up into the attacking third. Pirtle gets this one away. We'll just go out of bounds and out. A throw-in coming up here on the far side. Spartans back in possession. Nieto Rosales flicks it through. Shaher now trying to win it back off of Pirtle. Vasquez pokes one through. Dean giving chase. Now ball comes out wide to Miguel Gustav. Gustav giving chase. Tries to keep it in. Does. Miguel Gustav. Floats one in. Looking for Vasquez. Not enough power as it lands at the Murray defenders. Pirtle comes across. Cuts it out with his head. Alto Pirtle wins it back. Alto Pirtle goes to ground. Alto Pirtle trying to keep possession. And now a foul called. Free kick as the Spartans here with possession.
7 minutes left for one of these teams to get a game winner. Otherwise, this game is going to overtime.
Lawson will stand over it to take. Plays it across to Overby. Overby will go back to Lawson. Lawson will look to play one through in the direction of Arana. Now it's Leon. Leon wants to come the other way for Ridgeline. And that ball takes a deflection out of bounds and out. The Riverhawks retain possession. Substitution as Dushku checking out for the Riverhawks. Back in will be Stockton Green. Nicely flicked through by Vasquez. Leon giving chase. Bentley Heath comes across and rips this one out into the far top rows of America First Field. Throw-in coming up here for the Riverhawks. That's Dean who will throw it in. Lands at Leon at the top of the 18. Hickman is there, tries to flick it through, and that'll just go safely back into the hands of Easton Toon. Toon will boot this one away. Takes a deflection. Green gets it away. Diaz comes across. Arana with the header. Brought in by Green. Green cuts back, supports himself with Olsen. Olsen now goes to Pirtle. Pirtle boots this one up. Vasquez lets that one bounce. Hickman is there. Heath boots it away. Lands at Coons. Coons gets a foot on it. Goes towards the sideline. Nicely kept in by Dean. Gets it up to Hickman. Hickman settles it for Vasquez. Vasquez now cuts inside. Vasquez back out to his right. Vasquez now up the sideline. Here comes the man with the brace, Diego Vasquez. Cuts inside to his left. Cross back post. Dylan Jones is there. Puts it back. And will just float over everybody as Coons is able to boot it out. Still in the attacking third is the Riverhawks. Here comes Teeters. Diego Teeters cuts back. Defended by Lawson, and Teeters can't keep that one in bounds. Just runs out of real estate there. Five minutes left in regulation. 5 minutes left for one of these two sides to find the breakthrough. Ridgeline finally turning the heat back on. Do we have a goal left here at the 4A championship game?
Hopefully we do. Otherwise, we will be going to another overtime.
The cross comes in from Green. Green goes back post. Tune off his line and collects. Dylan Curtis. Curtis will play it into Lopez. Lopez defended by Green. Can't get it back out to Curtis. Takes a deflection. And we'll have a throw-in coming up here for the Spartans. 4 minutes left. Overby will throw it in. Overby looking, scanning, plays it in, finds Shaher. Shaher brings it down, pokes it to Arana. Arana finds Nieto Rosales. Rosales goes down, still not cleared. And now Dean will boot this one away. Overby can't get a foot on it. Diaz just has to boot this one out. Ridgeline with the throw-in. Leon here on the near side will throw it in. And he'll leave it for Miguel Gustav. Time ticking away. Gustav plays it into Leon. Leon cuts inside, losing out possession. Booted away by Arana. Alto Pirtle giving chase. Pirtle will keep possession here for the Ridgeline Riverhawks. Pirtle goes up the sideline in the direction of Hickman. That ball will just flow through to Bentley Heath. Coons does a good job to keep possession. Vasquez almost cut it out. Ball booted up. Here comes Lopez. Lopez trying to turn, does. Gets it up the sideline to Curtis. Dylan Curtis giving chase. Dylan Curtis does a good job to keep that one in bounds. Curtis goes to the corner. Curtis crosses it in. Booted away by Olsen. Leon tries to bring it down. Lawson will take the shot. Olsen with another defensive effort. Now it's Gustav. Gustav taking it up the sideline. Gustav is brought down by Lawson. Lawson goes into the book, and we'll have a stoppage in play.
Yeah, smart foul right there by Lawson. Stopping the counter with 2 minutes left to go. Nothing wrong with that. Smart tactical foul.
Axel Lopez down near the center circle. Looks like he's getting stretched out here by Caden Coons.
Yeah, everyone's legs are going to be tested here with 2 minutes left and a potentially overtime. Legs are going to start cramping. Pulled muscles are going to start kicking in. Unfortunately, Axel Lopez is the first victim to go down.
Trainer's out as Lopez, good to see him back on his feet. He'll walk off with the trainer heading towards the sideline. He will have to come off. Lopez has been fantastic for this Murray side all morning.
Yeah, even with that position change from center back to defensive mid. He's been very impressive, and he does not look like a center back. The way he can get up the field and let his presence be known in the attack.
Here comes Stockton Green, floats one in, goes into the mix at the top of the 18, tune off his line, boots this one away, and we'll have a corner kick coming up here for the Ridgeline Riverhawks. Look, in that semifinal, there was 90 seconds left on the clock. They got the corner in, scored it off the set piece. Can they do it again? 1:59 left to go. Everybody lining up at the back post. Gustav will float it in, goes into the mix. The header flicked through, and we'll have another corner, as I believe that came off of Bentley Heath.
Here they come again. Part 2.
1:30 left on the clock. 90 seconds left on the clock. The cross comes in, goes near post, into the mix, flick through. Leon brings it down. Leon, back post, it poked in by Dean. They did it again. 90 seconds left on the clock, and the Ridgeline Riverhawks take the lead.
Denair Dean makes it 4-3 for the Riverhawks with a minute 24 left. And the Riverhawks might have just scored a game winner. The Spartans aren't giving up though, as they're eager to get play going again.
Just like the semifinals. Late drama. Ridgeline scored it late against Green Canyon, and now they leave it late again against the Spartans. Ball back in play. The clock starts. 1:15 left. Ball booted away by Dean. Diaz. Ball kicked away out of bounds and out. Not much time left here for the Spartans. They got to be quick. 2 balls on the field. Arana boots one away. Ball played in, cut out by Hickman, and now booted out. Gustav. One back by Curtis. Ball booted away by Jones on the tackle. Ball into Axel Lopez. Takes a deflection, out of bounds. Lopez looking to throw it in quick. Does. Arana flicks it through. Pirtle's there. Pirtle will put it away. Time running out. 20 seconds left. Here comes Coons. Leon just comes across and hits this one out.
Clock's just gonna keep ticking down.
They feel it now. Fans on their feet. The countdown. Ball booted out. Spartans on the ground, and that'll do it. For the 3rd time, the Ridgeline Riverhawks, 4A state champions. What a game. What a performance.
I can't believe it.
They did it again with 90 seconds left on the clock. Dean being lifted up by his teammates, just like the semifinals. Late drama, and they've done it. The 4A state champions, the Ridgeline Riverhawks.
Gotta give it to both teams, though. Both teams put in an awesome fight in this game. Murray scoring early in the first half. Riverhawks coming out of nowhere to score 3 past Toon. Then the Spartans once again coming back to make this game 3-3. And then the Riverhawks, as we said, in the semifinal, they scored a game winner with 90 seconds left. Coming to the final, scored yet again another game winner, and they are the 4A state champions. What a game. 2017, 2021, and 2024
for the Ridgeline Riverhawks, their third state championship. What a game. And good sportsmanship here from the Riverhawks as they'll take a break from the celebrations to go congratulate and give handshakes to that Murray side. Look, Murray battled it out. Murray could have looked at that 3-1 scoreline and said, this is it for us, but they did not give up. They don't know when to quit. They came back, tied it up again, and that's just a culmination of what their season has been. 15-2, or 15-3 now overall. What a season for this Murray Spartans side.
Yeah, that was a great game for Murray and the Riverhawks, but the Murray Spartans need to keep their head up. Most of their team that made this championship are coming back next year. Now they have experience. They made the final. Do it again next year. But congrats to the Ridgeline Riverhawks, as they didn't give up as either and won this game. What a game, Alex.
I love that you mentioned that. We go through the starting 11 here of the Spartans. Toon's a junior. Overby's a junior. Lopez is a sophomore. Adams is a junior. Rosales is a sophomore. Plenty of talent coming back for the Spartans next season. We'll see if they can mount a run again next year. Stick with us here on the Rewind Sports Network. We'll have trophy presentations coming up here shortly as both teams will get ready to hoist their silverware.
Oh, hold on, Alex. Hold on. You know how after every game you ask me who's the man of the match?
Who's your player of the match? Well, let's give it a sec. Let's go down to the trophy presentation as the trophy coming over here for the Murray Spartans, who will take the second place trophy as they do here. And head coach Brian DeMann will hold that one up for his side. Again, big congratulations to Murray for the incredible season they just had, and we hope they can continue it next year.
Yeah, what a run by them.
And now here we go. What a moment for the Riverhawks. Giving it to Tay Hickman. Hickman will lift it up, and the Riverhawks 4A state champions. Celebrations at America First Field for the number 2 in the RPI as they'll hold up that trophy for the third time in school history. Carson, let's get back to it. Who is your player of the game?
You know, there's a lot of players to pick out. You know, there's Vasquez, Pirtle, all of those guys. I really want to give it to Pirtle. He was solid defensively today, but then you look at that score line, and his defense gave up 3 goals. I really want to give it to him. But Vasquez put in a stellar performance, pitting his team on his back with a brace. That's just like, that's not heard of in high school soccer sometimes. A kid, just like his age, going out into a final and getting a brace. So David Vasquez is my player of the match.
Vasquez with a golazo of a free kick to put the Ridgeline Riverhawks ahead. We hope Vince Francis will cut that one up for us because it was a golazo. And that's going to do it for us here on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com, as always presented by Heidemann and Associates. Make sure to stick with us. Don't go anywhere. We're not done. More action coming up here on Championship Thursday, 5A. Coming up next, I'm Alex Napoles. He's Carson Lance. Big shout out to Doug on the camera. And from the entire Rewind Sports family, we thank you for watching. Stick with us here on KSLSports.com for more boys soccer championships when we return.